crisis looms in APC as plot to remove party chairman Adamu thickens. The leadership crisis rocking the APC may have assumed another twist following fresh plots by some stakeholders to unseat the national chairman of the party, Senator Abdullahi Adamu. Adamu was on March 26th affirmed as the national chairman of the party at a convention to elect members of the APC National Working Committee. However, while there had been a build-up of complaints against Adamu, there were no attempts to oust him. Indications emerged the weekend that some APC stakeholders were working to get the party chairman out of the way as part of troubleshooting efforts to placate the Christian bloc in the country. An APC leader who pleaded anonymity said the attempt was to balance power within the APC. The leader said, "Yes, there are those who feel the controversy generated by a Muslim presidential ticket can be lessened by having a Christian chairman and also proposing a Christian chief of staff to the president. Some have proposed a federal lawmaker, James Faleke, for that position, that is, chief of staff. There are issues regarding the continued stay of Adamu as the party chair. The first is that we need to placate the Christian community. Second, a lot of us expected from Adamu in an election season, but he hasn't done much. We need the bureaucracy of the party to be alive in this period, but their salaries are not even forthcoming and you expect them to work efficiently. That is one thing that might count against the chairman. Also, he was the chairman of the APC National Reconciliation Committee before he became the national chairman of the party. We expected that by now he would have been able to resolve the major differences, but that has not happened. The leader of our party, President Muhammadu Buhari, also urged us to refund the money paid by aspirants at the convention which produced Adamu as a national chairman. Aspirants paid millions, yet we haven't refunded them. And these are some of the issues. Party yet to refund aspirants nomination fees. Another grouse against Adamu was that over 4 months after President Buhari directed the party to refund nomination fees to all aspirants at the party's March 26th National Convention, who stepped down for the party's consensus arrangement, the party is yet to comply with the presidential order. The party was supposed to have refunded aspirants from the ward to the national level who were made to step down for others as a result of its consensus agreement. Well, this is getting very shady because if there was a vote, then why would anyone need to step down for another person? Hence, a refund because they actually did not compete. So they actually did not get what they paid for. Because then this is already giving some leadership issues or some corrupt business going on in the party. Because why is the word step down even used for aspirants? If they're aspirants, for the fact that they have to pay even is already mind-boggling. But maybe that's how political parties work. Anyways, even if they paid, you already put them on an equal playing field where they should all, if it's a vote, whatever the process is, fine. But when you say step down, it means maybe some individuals might have gotten what they wanted, but they were asked, "I may replaced by others," and so were asked to step down, which is a very big problem. Hence, a refund is justified, but stepping down is not okay. So if within their own system you can have votes, valid votes, people can get to positions and people are asked to step down, then how do you think they would use their strategies to win in the Nigerian election? Well, the party had also in the last 2 months failed to honor the payment of staff salary as scheduled. They don't even pay their staff in the party, and these are the people that you want to rule your country. Well, the June salary was paid in the middle of July, while the staff only received their July pay last Friday as against payment on the 25th of every month. It will be recalled in a move to perfect a consensus arrangement ahead of the party's March 26th, National Convention. President Buhari at a meeting on March 23rd with 8 national chairmanship aspirants at the Villa persuaded them to step down for a consensus candidate with a promise of a refund for their nomination fee. And if you are, I guess they still remained in the party, but this is giving major red flags, and they're literally showing you why you should not vote for them. Because, one of the leaders who, again, in this article, requested for anonymity, is obviously knows what is going on and is obviously willing to expose what is happening. This is something that should be kept under covers, because it's not something that, a party should be proud about having out there. And, sometimes you just think, of course, the political parties would have their hands in intentionally trying to control and give a certain narrative. Anyways, the fact is, this is wrong, and they're proving to you that they can't even control ownership and leadership in their own party, and that this is the people that you want to take the presidential seat. Then you are in trouble. A key comment here states, well, that is your party's problem. Everything is APC is all from the presidential candidate to the party chairman. Adamu is troubling himself in APC. Being the national chairman, he used his position to try and support a consensus candidate in a democratic party. Okay. More confusion in the midst of Nigerian masses. Enemies. May peace elude them till Nigeria gets her true servant leader. Okay, if APC really wants to win this election, if Tinubu wants to win this election, Senator Adamu must stay. He should not succumb to plot by PDP to destabilize the country. Well, at this point, engaging in talks like this, very irrelevant. Why? Because I don't know what proof, I don't know what more evidence, I don't know what more do Nigerians need to know that this party is not for them. They have shown you. We shouldn't even be talking about them. They should not even be an option. That's how we should kick back and literally exclude them from this process. APC and PDP, they have been there. They have shown you that they cannot do it. They cannot save the country. And they've taken years. And they've been in there for years. What we need to work on is literally destabilizing their hold in different states and their structures in the country. Because, again, if you look at a lot of states, as the Australian elections really showed, that was the first competition that we saw APC, PDP, and Labour Party interact, and PDP won. So you can argue what you want to argue in terms of the election as a result and whatever, but the point is that APC and PDP have done the work over the years to take over regions, to say, this region is an APC region or a PDP region or an APC state or a PDP state. And really, that is what we should be working to destabilize. Because if we really want to just go and elect and just say, there's a new person, new candidate, what does that do? Because you also have to think that parties also have to have their candidates voted for as governors for them to have more power, or you can call them the ruling party. So, point is, they have shown you there's no point discussing how corrupt they are, how inefficient they are, because you already know. You read them like a book. Do what you want, put what you think about it in the comment section below, and do not forget to like and subscribe.